Hi, my name's Rob. I'm the head of design here at nuom, and today I'm going to talk to you about design sprints. It's a way we solve big problems and test new ideas with companies. The design sprint is a 5-day process that compresses months of work into just 1 week. It takes a team from something like a big idea or a large challenge and turns it into a high-fidelity, validated prototype. Let me take you through the 5 steps. So on day 1, we have a collaborative workshop with a client in our office or remotely. In this workshop, we're downloading all the information that we need to take the challenge on. Then, in the afternoon, the team comes back together and they sketch out individually, with no discussion, how they think the product should be. When a client comes into us, they're normally coming from an industry maybe we've worked in before, but probably most likely not, and they're coming in as experts, right? They know everything about their vision that they've got, everything about their product, about their market, but what they don't have is a way to put all that together and figure out how to turn that into a tangible product that they can actually sell to people. So that first day is all about us aligning ourselves with what they want, what their goals are, all the background about that industry, all the kind of problems that they want to solve, and actually bringing that together so everyone in that room is on the same sort of level playing field. Then on day 2, we'll review all the sketches and then pick one that's a winner to storyboard and then to eventually prototype. We stick all those sketches up on the wall. And the only person who knows who sketched that thing is the person who's done it. There's no kind of names on it. So if a CEO of a company's done a sketch, no one's going to kind of like say we should do that one just because of who they are. It has to stand up on its own merits. And what we do is we go around and review those as a group. And eventually what we'll do is we'll use a technique called dot voting, which is essentially sticking sticky dots on the sketches that we like. And that kind of gives a nice little, almost semi-democratic way of picking which solution we should prototype. Day 3 is about nothing else but working on the prototype. Our design team takes away all the information from the last 2 days and puts together a high-fidelity prototype that we can test with users later on. We do it in a single day, essentially for 2 reasons. One is it allows us to move really quickly, so we're not second-guessing things. We're not trying to over-design something and make it perfect at this point. And 2, it allows us to basically start testing with users in the next day. We've used a lot of modern design tools to put these prototypes together, and they look and feel like real apps. And that's really important for when we do the testing, because we're going to put it in front of users and tell them that this is a real app that you can download, so they give us realistic feedback, so they don't kind of pull any punches when they're trying to tell us that things don't work or do work. Now, this is where the magic happens. Day 4 is all about testing with users. We sit down one-on-one with 5 real-life customers and put the prototype in front of them. We figure out what works and what doesn't, and bring all that information together to validate or invalidate what we've done. So what we're trying to do in that testing is essentially figure out what users' reactions are and what their sort of desires are, and also things like how much would you pay for this product, or is this good compared to a competitor that maybe you're doing, or what would it take for you to switch from competitor A to this product. So we ask a lot of questions really, and it's all about understanding where a customer's coming from and learning from that when you put something in front of them. Finishing up on the last day, we bring the whole team back together for a big debrief so we know exactly what the next steps are to move forward. And day 5 is all about kind of showing what we found from testing with users, going through the prototype, and also debriefing, so figuring out what the next steps are. Oftentimes that means companies are thinking about actually building this product into a real app. Sometimes it means they need to go back to the drawing board and rethink a lot of things. Or sometimes it means actually we're going to run another design sprint to build off the feedback that we've got. In less than a week, a startup can go from a big idea to a high-fidelity, validated prototype. It's the fastest and most efficient way to bring a new product to life or improve an existing one. If you're interested to know more, scroll down the page and book a free call with our founder Martin, and we can talk to you how we can bring your product to life.